mes amis, salut! Hello, friends. Welcome to French class yet again. Here we are, me with my big cup of steaming coffee. Okay, before we do anything else, let's have a conversation. And obviously, you and I are not in the same room, but we can have a conversation anyway. I'm going to read the blue, and you're going to read the red. Whenever there's a blank, you're going to fill in either your name or your age. You ready? I'm going to start with the blue. Here we go. I'll leave time for you to talk. Bonjour. Ça va? Ça va. Je m'appelle Madame. Je suis français. J'ai 52 ans. Perfect. Now you read the blue and I read the red. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, go. Bonjour. Ça va et toi? Je m'appelle Madame et toi? Je suis américaine et toi? J'ai 52 ans et toi? That was fantastic. Okay, we're going to be getting ready for a test that we're going to take at the end of the week. So let's go ahead and start with a little bit of review of family members. Let's see if we can remember who people are. So I'm going to give you the English. I want you to open your notes to where the family members are. They're a little ways back. I'm going to give you the English and I want you to tell me the French. So first, my family. Remember, you can press pause if you need more time. My family. Ma famille. My grandfather. Mon grand-père. My grandmother. Ma grand-mère. My mother. Ma mère. My father, who looks a little creepy in this picture. Mon père. My brother. Mon frère. My sister. Ma sœur. My uncle. Mon oncle. My aunt. Ma tante. My cousin. Mon cousin. My cousin who's a girl. Ma cousine. My dog. Mon chien. Okay, I forgot my cat, didn't I? What's my cat in French? Mon chat. Exactly, mon chat. Chien is dog, chat is cat. Okay, let's take a look at this. This is a family tree. And in my experience, there's always a few people who have never seen a family tree. So I want to explain to you how it works. Basically, you take yourself and you put yourself at the bottom. So if you look in the bottom row, you'll see Je m'appelle Fifi. So that is me. I am Fifi in this particular family tree. And then what you're doing is you're tracing your generations back to your grandparents. Now, a family tree can go back forever. I have a family tree that my grandmother made for me that goes back to 1655, if you can believe it. This one is only going back to your grandparents. So next to you, you have your brother and your sister. And now for this purpose, when we're talking about family trees, you just have a brother and a sister. You don't have to have a lot of brothers or a lot of sisters. It's just a brother and a sister, right? So we have Je m'appelle Fifi. My name is Fifi. Ma sœur s'appelle Tina. My sister's name is Tina. Mon frère s'appelle Jean. My brother's name is John. Our parents. Ma mère s'appelle Loulou. Mon père s'appelle Luc. Right? There's my parents. My father's parents. Ma grand-mère s'appelle Madame Valdez. Mon grand-père s'appelle Monsieur Valdez. Now, what about our aunts and uncles and cousins? They also descend from the same grandparents, right? Ma tante s'appelle Léa. Mon oncle s'appelle Pierre. So mon père and ma tante are sister and brother. And then they're both married, right? My father's married to ma mère, Loulou, and my aunt is married to mon oncle, Pierre. They have 2 children. And remember, when we're doing a family tree, it's not how many brothers and sisters and cousins you actually have. It's how many we want to put in our tree. Mon cousin s'appelle Daniel, right? That's my masculine one, my cousin. Ma cousine s'appelle Nina, right? That's my female cousin, Nina. So that's my family tree descending from my grandparents. Obviously, you could do a family tree the other way. This family tree could go towards the mother's generations, but we're just working on one set of grandparents at a time. Now, if we were going to write about one of our members of this family, we could write what's up above. Voici ma sœur. Ma sœur s'appelle Lily. Now, I have given her a different name by accident. Elle est américaine. Elle est de Boston. She is from Boston. Now, in your notebook, you're going to write a family description that consists of just 5 people. So we are going to come back to the family tree. I just wanted you to understand that. But right now, we're just going to talk about 5 people, right? You, that's me down at the bottom, right? Your mom, because your mom's really cool, I know. Your father, your dad, happy Father's Day. Your brother, maybe you're always yelling at him. And your sister, who looks very happy sitting on a cloud. Okay, so what are we going to say about them in our writing? First, we're going to introduce them. We're going to use the word voici, which I'm sure you remember, which means this is. So when we talk about our mother, we'll say voici ma mère. When we talk about our father, voici mon père. When we talk about our sister, voici ma sœur. And when I talk about my brother, voici mon frère. So each description will start with that. Then you're going to say their name. So when you say yourself, you just say je m'appelle. When you say your brother, il s'appelle. When you say someone feminine, elle s'appelle. And then you give their name. Their age. Now, every person you talk about has to be a different age. You can't all be the same age, right? J'ai, il a, elle a, to say how old they are. And remember that all has to go at the end of the sentence. And finally, their nationality. Il est français, elle est anglaise, je suis américaine. Give your family members lots of different nationalities. For example, your mother and your father could be different nationalities than the kids. Okay, let's remember, if the person we're describing is female, you need to add an E to the end of the adjective. So français, française, américain, américaine. Unless there's already a silent E there, in which case you don't need to worry about it, but none of these have that, so we're okay. Here's a sample description of one person. Voici ma cousine. Elle s'appelle Marie. Elle a 47 ans. Elle est canadienne. So you're going to write this in your notebook, just a description of 5 people in your family, mom, dad, brother, sister, you. You only need to use voici for other people. You won't use voici for yourself because that wouldn't make any sense, right? Right. So we're going to go, before we go off to our independent work, pause here and write your description in your notebook. So you're writing out these 5 very short descriptions in your notebook. When you're done with that, then you can press play again, right? So you're pressing pause, then you'll press play again and you'll see this, which tells you time for independent work. So let's go back to here, have the sample paragraph in front of you, press pause, and write out your description of 5 people. Okay, now you've pressed play again. It's time for independent work. Au revoir, salut. This is when I hit this. Oops, what happened? This is when I hit this funny little button and we go off.